10 reasons not to have sex according to philosophy. Ever wondered how our innermost desires can impact our peace of mind and inner tranquility? Today we embark on a journey into a topic often shrouded in taboos, one that holds immense sway over our lives: sex. But before we dive in, this video isn't a guide to improve your sex life. Instead, let's explore the philosophical perspective of Stoicism and its reasons for abstaining from sex. So grab a seat, engage your philosophical mindset, and prepare for a thought-provoking conversation that challenges your beliefs and leads you on a less traveled but enriching path. Are you up for the challenge? Let's begin. Number 1. Self-control. Let's start with a core tenet of Stoicism: self-control. In a world urging us to follow our impulses, Stoicism teaches us the power of rationality and self-discipline. Sex, while intimate and pleasurable, can sway our rationality and self-control. Stoics believe in our capacity to choose and control our actions. True power lies in mastering yourself, not indulging every desire. Abstaining from sex can be a practical exercise in self-discipline, helping you understand your drives and desires. By mastering this impulse, you gain the strength to master other distractions and move toward your life goals. The key here is intentionality. Be aware of your motivations and consequences. Lesson 2. Detachment from ephemeral pleasures. Modern society encourages us to seek pleasure continually, but have you considered how fleeting such pleasure can be? Stoics emphasize detachment from ephemeral pleasures. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy life's pleasures. It means not becoming enslaved to them. Imagine the mental energy and focus you'd regain by freeing yourself from constant gratification. Detachment transforms your life, helping you understand what truly matters and becoming the master of yourself. 3. Focus on long-term goals. Think of Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. They pursued virtues that take a lifetime to cultivate. Focusing on long-term goals shifts your perspective. You're no longer driven by immediate desires, but by what's best for your future self. This approach brings a deeper sense of peace and contentment as you work towards something that truly matters. Reevaluate your goals to align with a long-term vision for your life. Number 4. Strengthen emotional relationships. Strengthening emotional relationships is fundamental in Stoic philosophy. Human connections are vital, and they reflect our best and worst qualities. By nurturing meaningful relationships, you prevent fleeting desires from distorting judgment. Focus on building relationships that have real meaning. This emotional growth strengthens your character and makes you emotionally resilient. Lesson 5. Prevent unwanted consequences. Let's discuss the pragmatic aspect of preventing unintended consequences. Stoicism emphasizes prudence, thinking before acting and considering the implications. In the context of sex, this includes preventing diseases, complicated relationships, and unwanted pregnancies. Sex can be beautiful, but it can also lead to complications if not approached with care and consideration. Evaluate whether your actions align with your principles and long-term well-being. 6. Maintain mental clarity. In our modern world filled with distractions, maintaining mental clarity is essential. The Stoics emphasize ataraxia, a state of tranquility and mental clarity, free from emotional disturbances. Achieving this state allows us to make rational decisions in alignment with our core values. When we allow our sexual urges to cloud our mental clarity, we risk making hasty decisions that affect our emotional well-being and long-term goals. Mental clarity is like a calm lake. Impulsive decisions disturb its surface. It's not about avoiding sex, but approaching it with a clear and conscious mindset, considering if it aligns with our values and long-term well-being. Number 7. Energy conservation. Now let's discuss a central concept in Stoic principles: energy conservation. In our fast-paced society, burnout is prevalent, and every human activity, including sex, consumes energy. The key question is whether this energy investment contributes to our long-term well-being or merely dissipates in momentary pleasures. Stoics advocate for effective energy channeling toward actions and goals that truly matter. Consider where you invest your life energy: in personal growth, nurturing relationships, or fleeting gratification. Betting on energy conservation is an invitation to be more aware of how and with whom we share our vital energy. You are the steward of your energy, so invest it wisely. 8. Avoid emotional dependency. Emotional dependency is a topic often overlooked but crucial. Stoic philosophy teaches autarky, being emotionally and mentally self-sufficient. We cannot allow ourselves to be slaves to emotions, especially those generated by others, or by using sex as a means for validation or affection. Stoics believe in nurturing a strong relationship with oneself before seeking it in others. Avoiding emotional dependency means recognizing that your inner peace should not depend on external factors, such as someone else's attention or affection. Focus on building self-sufficiency and self-love. Lesson 9. Improve self-esteem. Self-esteem is a concept deeply intertwined with Stoic philosophy. It's not just about feeling good on good days, but maintaining a resilient self-image even during challenging times. Stoicism reminds us that ephemeral pleasures like sex do not sustain self-esteem. It begins with self-awareness, understanding strengths and weaknesses, and developing internal metrics for success and satisfaction based on virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Improving self-esteem is an ongoing journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, guided by Stoic principles. 10. Respect personal values and principles. In the Stoic worldview, living in harmony with nature involves adhering to a solid set of values and principles. When faced with pressure to compromise your values concerning sex, Stoics advocate for reflection and action according to your principles, not external expectations. Living by your values not only respects your integrity, but also sets a standard for authenticity. Remember that your decisions, including those related to sex, should reflect who you are and what you value most. As we conclude this unconventional exploration into the Stoic perspective on sex and relationships, remember that Stoicism is about liberation, not limitation. It's about freeing ourselves from irrational impulses and societal pressures that don't align with our deepest values. Every conscious choice we make, guided by sound principles, brings us closer to a life of sustained well-being and meaning. So, draw lines that reflect your values, not someone else's expectations. You are the architect of your life, and the plans are in your hands. Live consciously, live stoically. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and if this content resonated with you, consider subscribing and sharing it with others who may find it beneficial. Until next time, live consciously, live stoically,